Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Taurus. Let's get straight into it. We're going to see what's around you. We're going to be using these astrology cards today. So if you're new, welcome. Make sure that you do subscribe if you want to see more of my readings. And if at any point you would like a personal session, feel free to check out the description box. Taurus. Let's see. Taurus. Okay, we have some interesting cards. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first card we're going to address is the water element. And it's represented by sensing. And whenever we're talking about whenever we're talking about water elements, we're talking about Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. And this is, this is interesting energy because when we're talking about sensing, we're talking about feelings. We're talking about our emotions, how things make us feel, how things make us react. And also, this is sensing in terms of intuition. Whenever we're dealing with the water element, this is the energy of intuition, being tapped in intuitively. Picking up on things, picking up on people's emotions and how they may be displaying their emotions in a sense. So with this card, this is you guys needing to look at how you're emotionally processing things and also how people around you may project their emotions onto you and how you deal with that, okay? Also, this is letting you know that whatever you internally are feeling drawn to do or your intuition is pushing you to do, you may be taking the best course of action because your intuition will not steer you wrong. And what you may be also feeling or sensing right now may not be kind of like backed by logic or anything, but what you're sensing is correct. So if you are feeling something, you may be very much correct what you may be feeling. Also, this is letting you know that you need to kind of go with the flow with whatever you're trying to do here, not forcing, but allowing things to come to you. And also, when it comes to trusting somebody, it may be a little too soon for you to be giving your all to them. Also, avoid being a doormat. That's another thing that had came through. Some of you guys may be allowing yourself to let people walk all over you or take advantage. I'm trying to think what else I want to say about this card. I think that's all I really wanted to say about the water element. This is like also making sure that you guys are understanding that your feelings are valid for the most part. And yeah. Oh, also you guys may be needing to go by a body of water to really connect. For some of you also going to the beach will actually be a really good way for you to cleanse yourself of any sort of like old energy that you guys may be harboring onto. But the next card I want to talk about is the sun. And with the sun card, it's represented by spirit. And this is actually a really good card. This is the energy that backs Leos. And when the sun is in a reading, this is positive. This is speaking to personal happiness. This is speaking to who you actually are, like your identity, your ego, in a sense. This is our spirit. This is our personality. So there's an emphasis on you guys needing to preserve that. This is also encouraging yourself. This card is positive. This is encouraging yourself. This is understanding that positivity trumps any sort of negative thoughts that you guys may be having. So when you have those negative thoughts, you guys already know, redirect them into something that's more positive and acknowledging the work that you've already done. Also, something in the summer may happen. Something of importance in the summer may come up. So look out for summer too. But this is some of you guys also needing to find like a sense of influence or like inspiration to keep yourself going. Some of you, the reason why you find yourself not being steady on your journey is because you don't really have any sort of like real influence or something to look at and be inspired constantly. Also, if you do have any sort of health issues, make sure you're taking more of an approach to working on that, especially if you do have issues in the heart or like the upper spine. But okay. And then we do have the sixth house here as well. So with the sixth house, this is about routine. So there's a need for you guys to develop a better routine. Whether this is you guys like waking up earlier so you can get things done sooner, going to bed earlier, like actually mapping your day out is what's going to help you be more productive. And for some of you, that's something you really, really need, because without a plan, you guys may be the type to just be all over the place. Okay. Also routine, speaking in terms of like your eating habits, this is building like a better, like eating schedule, instead of just eating like sporadically or at random times, like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Also speaking beyond just routine, this is speaking to your health. When this card comes up, there's an emphasis on needing to work on your health. Okay. This could be like you need to work on your colon or like your stomach, or, include more of a cleaner diet where it helps like your digestive disorders, excuse me. You need to form a plan to, or keeping your matters in order. Also, you guys may notice that there's like a lot of synchronicities in like certain numbers and letters. So pay attention to that. Yeah, there also may be some healing that you guys need to do to like an ankle or something. You guys need to like slow down in terms of doing anything strenuous. But okay, we also have the 11th house. So the 11th house is about friendships. This is about networking, building connections, getting to know people. So with this card, there may be an emphasis on you needing to build more friendships, especially if you are somebody who's a loner. Some of you may be driving yourself nuts by being cooped up in the house all day and not allowing yourself to have meaningful relationships around you. This is also networking so that you can actually make better business relationships. Like, you guys never know, you could go out and you can meet someone who helps you with like a piece of information that you may have been, not privy to. Also, with the 11th house, this is looking at some of the friendships you may have around you. If you do have friends, are they healthy? Are they conducive? Are they just friendships that you just have because you guys have just known each other for a long time and it just seems like the best thing to do? Okay. And then we also have Jupiter. So you guys already know Jupiter is a very positive planet, when this comes up in a reading, okay? This is a planet of optimism, luck being on your side, fortune that shines on you. This is letting you know that you're being given not like necessarily a gift from the universe, but you're getting divine help pretty much. Blocks are being removed in your life anywhere where you may have been experiencing just constant obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. This is also putting an emphasis on you having more of a sense of gratitude or appreciation for the things that you have and the things that you are going to have. This is also, when we're talking about Jupiter, we're talking about higher education. What else are we talking about? Expansion, growing. So this could also be making sure you're taking care of your health. I'm telling you, I know I keep bringing that up, but if you keep seeing that health wise, like, not saying you guys are expanding, but if you notice that you've gotten bigger since quarantine, this is like taking care of yourself. But anyways, this is also you moving on to better things. Like I said, things working out for you. This is the payoff after going through a whole bunch of trials and tribulations. Some of you, if you do have like issues with substance abuse and taking it too far, this is like possibly you guys overdoing it. So make sure you're not participating too much into like recreational drug use. Some of you guys also may find yourself being a little too generous around this time. Slow down with that. This is also an emphasis on you guys needing to figure out like, what path are you walking on moving forward now? Are you more spiritual, or do you find yourself leaning more to being more religious? Like understanding your own personal beliefs on a personal basis, not so that you can tell other people what your beliefs are, but so that you can have a personal understanding. This is also some of you guys getting into like reading religious texts or scriptures, possibly to gain more spiritual insight, or even like looking into being possibly an astrologer, or even looking at your natal chart in a sense. Some of you trying to go back to school. But this is some interesting energy. I kind of want to get into the angel cards now, though. We have recovery here. So with recovery, this is the energy of you guys getting better. Again, I feel like this reading was really for those people who may have been struggling with some health issues, okay? If you are struggling, I think you will get better if you listen to what I said and you listen to what your doctor said. Of course, I'm not a physician. Don't come to me for health readings, guys. I'm just giving you what I see, okay? But I do see you guys recovering and getting better. Also, if you were having any sort of mental blockages or just blockages as a whole, this is you getting into a better space of energy. And then we also have be assertive. So this is putting an emphasis on you building stronger boundaries or being clear in terms of the things that you want. If you're like, well, I guess I want to be financially secure. No, that's not going to do it. You need to be assertive to be like, you know what? I am going to be financially secure and I'm not going to stop until I get there. Or I am going to have more of a prosperous love life and I'm not going to stop working on myself until I get there. You need to be assertive with the things that you want. The passiveness and hoping that it comes to you randomly out the blue is not enough. You got to make it a reality. But this is what I see. I hope that I kind of put things in perspective for you. If you did enjoy, thumbs this video up, subscribe, check out the description so you can get it personal, and I will see you in the next one.